Seoul determines not to buy any Japanese products. Proposed ordinance is submitted. Hi, I am H2. This channel shows what is happening in Japan based on the fact. Some neighbor countries try to give lots of propaganda to disregard Japan or to keep their regime based on full of their imagination. Seoul submitted the draft ordinance, on January 2019, to their Congress not to purchase Japanese products among government-related, saying more than 250 Japanese companies forced labor during World War II. This is again based on their imagination and anti-Japan education that Japan is the war crime country. They always insist future-oriented relationship each other. What is future-oriented for them? South Korea is really a developed country. In 1965, Japan-South Korea Claim Agreement was issued to proceed future-oriented relationship. In the agreement, Japan paid $300 million for free and help another $200 million, that is equivalent to double size of fiscal Korean economy at that time, and Japan abandoned all infrastructure mostly Japan built. Then both countries agrees to make no more contentions each other. Japan offered to compensate to so-called people with forced labor directly even to North Koreans, but Korean government insisted they provide by themselves. This is the international treaty, and recognized each other again on 2005 when the relationship became worse. However, actually they did not compensate their nation. All of them were used by themselves. Long time later on 2018, descendants or offsprings of so-called forced labor sued Japanese companies such as Mitsubishi, operating in South Korea, that they did not receive any compensation. Furthermore, among claimers, there are many of them not clear if they really worked for those companies. They just file lawsuits without any clear record, but just for lucky money and with imagination that my grandfather might have worked for Japanese company during World War II. They are completely beggars, aren't they? If they did, they should sue their government in common sense, since they neglected to pay to them. Moreover, actually they voluntarily applied as workforce during the war. Of course I do not deny the possibility that conditions to work was not good at that time. However, at any rate Japan compensated for all, that is the agreement in 1965, not to hate each other and build a partnership between countries. Therefore Japan cannot accept the lawsuits to Japanese enterprises. Go back to the topic of the ordinance not to buy Japanese product, that is conducted by Mayor of Seoul City. Surprisingly his car is Lexus, made in Japan. He was criticized by their citizens due to this. They are replacing architectures and infrastructure built by Japan during colonial era. Japan invested huge money to help Korea to be independent, that they could not achieve by themselves. Therefore still there are huge amount of made in Japan things in South Korea. There exist also bunch of Japanese products they are relying on even today, such as hydrogen fluoride, which is mandatory to process semiconductors or their major products for export. So I suspect they can eliminate all. I cannot believe South Korea is modern and advanced country to do the same as North Korea, telling serial lies and breaking the treaty by government level, even there exist lots of obvious proofs as official records and YouTube contents. If they stop anti-Japan activity, they are prosecuted. Actually not only their presidents, but many other people who proved justice also were arrested, including Chief Justice and professors. Current President Moon Jae-in will be prosecuted as well at the end of the regime. One of the reasons is the fact that his daughter exiled to Thailand with her husband, and they say Moon Jae-in supported to oversee company the husband works with government money. How sad they were born in Korea. Thanks for watching the video. I have lots of topics to show you, based on the truth. See you next time.